Hi guys, Ado Den Haag against Ajax, GameTalk, Eredivisie game. Not the last one, but the last one will be on Wednesday.
Exactly.
3 points, 4-2. But after the first half, Sahbi, I thought, I had flashbacks with VVV. I thought this is going to be a quick one today. But the second half was completely different than the first half. Let's start with the first half first.
Yeah.
We started really well. We looked at the starting 11, a little bit what you expected, I guess. What was your take on today's performance? And let's start with the first half, and then we'll look at the second half separately, because the second half is a totally different game than what we saw in the first half.
Indeed. Well, it was a signed, sealed, delivered game.
We thought.
I mean, if you look at the first half, we totally dominated the game. Nice passes. We really kept on pressuring the opponent. It's like an amateur game. It looked like an amateur game. We kept on attacking. We got Anthony, who came with nice actions, nice technique. Every player played well. I mean, Kleiber went on. He was just like a right winger. You got Nico as a left winger. So we kept on attacking. The passes were great. We just delivered. So, of course, indeed, we thought this probably just like the VVV game, 13-0, maybe perhaps another 13-0. But, nice goals. We did well. And then you saw the second half with a lot of substitutions, which was, by the way, a great thing. Luckily, Ten Hag thought about future games. Yeah. Less injuries. So
after the 4-0 scoreline in the first half, you think it's good now to start substituting.
Yeah, playing youngsters.
The players, especially the players like Gravenberg, he has played a lot this first season, half season. So that's good. Tagliafico, give him some rest as well.
Exactly.
And Anthony.
Anthony, injury sensitive.
Injury sensitive, but he's basically our only winger, if you think about it, our pure winger. I'm not talking about Tadic, of course. Yeah. But Neres is injured, so it was a good thing. I think Ten Hag did a good thing.
And just happy that we played on actual grass and not the AstroTurf.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lucky thing with no injuries.
Yeah.
So it was okay. It was okay. Happy. We got 3 points. We're first again within the league. So no damage done.
Special mention for the Hunter.
Yeah.
He scores twice.
Scores that true Hunter.
he always makes goals. I mean, when you see him on the sheet, you think, chances are he's going to score. And he delivers again. Despite his age, despite not playing a lot, not having a form. Like strikers... No. They say strikers live on form, But Huntelaar doesn't seem to have that issue.
No, exactly. But you could see, if you look at past games, he always scores against such teams. Teams that try to dig in or trying to dig in. The teams that are on the right table of the standing.
Eredivisie. Yeah, exactly.
He scores very easy goals. And true Hunter.
True Hunter, two goals.
Nothing more to add.
Can we say that the goal of Huntelaar, both of them, they were like smart goals? Because there were two headers, basically.
Two headers. Yeah, smart goals, but we shouldn't forget about the passing. I mean, Anthony, again, with his signature passing. Yeah. Very sharp, and it was like only a tap in with his head.
And the other one was from Blind.
But
don't you think the goalkeeper should have...
The goalkeeper was really...
Well, do you think he was a little bit confused because Huntelaar touched it?
Yeah, but still, he touched the ball at the end, so he could, if he put a little bit more effort on it, then he might be able to save it. But he didn't, so gladly for us.
All right. So let's move to the second half, right? Yeah. A couple of substitutions. Look, the problem I have with the second half is it's not like the lack of trying, but it seems to me, and you can argue maybe it's the substitutions, but you can also argue maybe the Ajax players were like, look, it's done and dusted. Like you said, signed, sealed, delivered.
It's a mentality issue.
Let's go through it and just finish it, because maybe they're also looking forward to, just ending this series of game, and they also want vacation, Yeah. I mean, I know it's a lame excuse maybe from my side, but at the end, you're playing against Ado Den Haag. Ado Den Haag is bottom of the league, not the last one, but almost. Yeah. So maybe also these kind of things happen, the mentality changes.
Yeah, I don't blame them. And I don't mind.
But
them.
At the same time, I just want to ask you this. At the same time, what will happen usually in the VVV game, for instance, what you saw is when Ten Hag made the substitutions, the ones that came in were as eager as the starting 11.
Yeah.
To prove something.
Yeah.
The level didn't drop. Now the level dropped. And is it because of the substitutions? That's my question, or is it because the players were a little bit like just take the gas off?
It's a matter of it's the whole team effort. I mean, if the substitutes are very eager to play and they really want to try, you still need the other players to create chances or to score goals. I mean, we saw Taylor. He played a decent second half when he came in. He was involved within the attack. He was involved with defense. He tried a lot, nice passing. So he did his.
He showed himself.
Job. He showed himself, of course, and that's a good thing. We should take that along with us with this game. But it was just a lack of concentration, and I can imagine that we're just ending the 2020. A lot of games played, so. It's normal. It's normal, and we got the advantage of 4 goals, so it can happen.
You didn't mind the fact. I mean, maybe it's not a good question. Conceding 2 goals from Ado Den Haag in the second half and not making our own goals. If you look at those goals that we conceded, is it something worrying? We have to look at it more closely, or is it because listen, this is a special game. We have the 4-0. It's fine. We shouldn't be too much. Looking at those goals, well, how do you look at it?
I mean, it was sloppy. I mean, that's something which we can agree upon. Mm-hmm. Is it too bad? I don't think so. It's a lack of concentration. I don't think if it was a 0-2 or then I don't think that these kind of mistakes would have been made. But it can happen.
So let me get this straight. In summary, you're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, you're saying that because of the scoreline in the first half, the mentality changed in the second half, and the players thought, let's do it not in full gear, but let's drop a little bit, and we'll do fine. And that's why we conceded the 2 goals.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, otherwise it would be very worrisome if it wasn't. So it was just sloppiness based on lack of concentration. They're already ahead with 4 goals. They just played with the break on and.
Okay, I just want to say that for me it is a bit worrying because we're playing Ado Den Haag. With all due respect, Ado Den Haag is not having a great season.
No.
And the thing is, if we concede 2 goals against Ado Den Haag, and again, our center looks shaky on those 2 goals. Yeah, I have to be honest on that.
True.
It does worry me. It does worry me for the second half of the season. It does worry me that after the winter break, we're playing the big guns in the Eredivisie. We're playing AZ now also in the KNVB Cup Dutch. And of course, in February, we have Lille.
Yeah, okay, but as I said, this is a lack of concentration, not because of the fact that we are playing against Ado. It was because we were just 4-0 up. We're just heading the end of the 2020. It's a lack of concentration, nothing more, nothing less. I mean, if we play against PSV or AZ or Feyenoord in January, it's going to be a complete different mentality. We'll just have to work on that, and it's...
Okay, so you don't worry too much about it?
I don't worry at all. Okay. I mean, it's 3 points. The results is all that matter, and the fact that we don't have any injuries this game.
Okay,
that's the only thing that we can take with us this game.
All right. Special mentions for any players today?
Yeah, of course. We got Labiat, who scored a goal, and he had a nice pre-assist on the
setup of the first goal. Yeah, I thought that was beautiful as well.
Yeah. So that was very nice. But the one who really surprised me was Kleiber. He kept on going. He had some nice passes for which
that's his strength, right? I mean, exactly. If he plays against the teams that are sitting,
attacking, it is. Yeah, if he's able to attack, then he's strengthening the team. Then
because
he's
that's
real
what he's good at. Yeah,
exactly. But if we're playing against a really attacking-minded club with a real left winger, a fast left winger, then he could get in trouble. Yeah. But in this game, it was easy for him. He gave a lot of passes. He kept on going. He was
very involved. He was
a right winger for in this game. So
I also like the connection in the first half between him and Anthony. It was really clicking.
It went well. Yeah, because Anthony went inside and he went. He
overlapped a couple of times.
Exactly, he took a whole right wing. So he did well, and that surprised me, especially being a bit negative on him at the start of the season. But yeah, he did well. He did well.
All right. Our captain scores again.
He scores again.
He always picks up his goals or assists, right?
It was a nice tap in, so his positioning was great.
Yeah, it was a great ball from Kleiber.
But after that, he didn't really do a lot.
Well, he was active on the left side a lot.
Yeah, he was active, but
he didn't result in anything.
No, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
He's still needed. I mean, he's the captain. He's pressuring when needed, but he wasn't one of the greatest on the field. Not all of them, to be honest. I mean, we had Labiat and Kleiber who performed well. Huntelaar scored twice, so that's a good thing as well. The center of defense was quite poor.
I want to ask you one more thing about the center of defense, because you just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Isn't it strange to you? Just try to think how Ten Hag thinks. Try. I'm saying just try.
It's quite difficult.
So he makes a lot of changes, right? But the only thing he doesn't change is the center, the back center.
Yeah.
He doesn't change Blind. He doesn't change Schuurs.
Indeed.
Apart from the fact, not substituting them because a lack of, they're not playing well or et cetera, but Schuurs has played a lot of games this season as well. Mm. Why doesn't he just put Alvarez there or maybe somebody else there? I mean, why does he change everything except the back?
Good
maybe
question.
Because of the football that they bring against a team as Ado?
Well, good question. I don't know either. I mean, I would have played Martinez a lot more than Ten Hag has played him.
Yeah, I saw your tweets. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
You got Blind, who's a bit out of form. You got Martinez, who's playing well in the games that he got his minutes. Let him play.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't? Well, I mean, you can even get Schuurs out and play Alvarez in such games, or even play Martinez besides Blind. I don't care. Just try to rotate a bit in the center of defense, especially since Blind is out of form. Okay. Let's be honest.
All right.
Or do you think he's in form?
I thought today the weakest part today in our play again was the center, Blind and Schuurs combined.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, defensively.
Defensively.
When I talk about this, I always talk defensively because I think on the ball they're good. They're good.
Yeah.
But
true. But
if we play bigger teams, if we go now to Europa League and we play against Lille with fast, strong players, I'm still wondering if this center is up for it.
No.
And that's my question. Maybe it will be, but I have a bit of doubt, to be honest.
Yeah, but we lack speed. I think that's the main thing. Lille, if we take Lille, for example, they got very quick attackers.
Yeah.
If they would play and they are trying to counter us, we're screwed. I mean,
we do have Mazraoui. Hopefully, he's quick.
Yeah, he's quick.
We do have probably Kudus, who will play on the midfield.
Yeah,
he's quick.
Yeah, but he will play probably at the 10 position. So
we have to see how it goes.
Yeah,
perhaps.
Most likely he will play at the 10 position because Klaassen and Gravenberch are playing a lot of games together at the 6th position. So I don't think he will change that. But if you look at the counter-attacking teams, we always get in trouble.
Yeah, but we even conceded the first goal. The second goal of Ado. That's a counterattack goal, and it's against. With all due respect, it's against Ado.
It's against Ado, and you mentioned that
Schuurs and Blind were out of position.
You mentioned building up; they're doing great, but the second goal it didn't go that well with building up.
Exactly,
I mean, the pass was intercepted.
But even if Schuurs loses the ball in the opponent's half, then
you should be able to pressure.
The other players should be ready when there's a counterattack
and
coming.
That's why I'm missing Bos a lot in such circumstances, because when within the Bos period when they lost the ball, they pressured them directly.
They had to win it back quickly,
within
a few seconds.
And now they get so much space, the opponents, then it's too easy for them to give a pass, and they get one-on-one with a keeper. And it was a bit sloppy of Onana with that second goal.
He should have
stopped that, but as I said, perhaps a lack of concentration, because normally he would save that ball with ease. So
maybe that was an example also of how the team was in the second half,
Yeah.
Because Onana usually always stops these kind of balls. It's too. It's very for a goalkeeper like him. It's very simple.
He literally had one save in the first half, and then had nothing to do.
Exactly.
There's a huge difference between the first half and the second half, and for some you could say it's worrisome. But if you look at the score sheet in the first half, it's okay, but it shouldn't happen a lot.
All right, clear. So we move on. Last game, Willem II on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hopefully we gather another 3 points. And then, we have to regroup and be ready for the second half.
Exactly. I really hope they really crush Willem II. If I look at last season where they really punished us with their play.
We started losing at Willem II, and that's where our bad run started, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I really hope that they will like really crush them. And we can go through to 21 with first position.
Hey there, thanks for watching. A thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Subscribe so we can bring you more awesome content. Do it.